What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can get Michael Vick for free in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Pretty much right now, I'm just showing you guys the card. We're going to take a look at what's going on with him. He does get that Slinger 1 with Gunslinger, so he's probably going to be the best quarterback in Madden 24 Ultimate Team for now, so he's definitely going to be worth trying to go ahead and grab him. I'm going to give you several different ways that you could go ahead and do it. Then we're going to walk through the ways that if you don't get him for free now, you'll be able to get him for free a little bit later. All right, so just taking a look at his stats, let me just show you guys really quick what his abilities are. Obviously, he gets all the regular, the escape artist might go crazy on him, to be honest, if you guys run around a lot, because they already move around pretty well. The general bucket 1 is, pretty much the same. And then you go over here, he gets the Gunslinger for 2. Keep in mind, guys, that no matter what the archetype of the quarterback this year, they all get the same abilities in the same type of buckets. It just makes it a little bit more fair, according to what EA Sports was saying. So there goes his attributes for the most part. I love that 90 throw power. It will be a 92 throw power on my squad because I do have the correct strat card for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on right now in the game. I'm going to go ahead and just so you guys know, with the way that the marketplace is, EA Sports is offering a guaranteed 88 legend, so his price should be relatively cheap. So go ahead and grab him if you can. All right, now this is why I always tell you guys to focus in on the field passes. For those of you guys that have not yet reached level 27, all right, this is one of the ways that you're going to be able to get it. Now, I already have a lot of you guys that were set up, that were waiting for it, because I pulled limited Cromartie. All right, I got limited Cromartie out of this, so this is a guaranteed 88 legend player. A lot of you guys that are watching this video right now, you're going to pull Michael Vick out of this level 27 for free. It's auctionable and it's ready to go. Very, very simplistic. You just have to grind the game. I've given you guys a lot of ways to go ahead and grind out the field pass, so you guys should be good to go with that. Also, they've added milestones. They've added them back, so we were like, yo, what's going on with these milestones? They actually added more back, so there's other ways to get more XP. Look out for another XP video coming very, very soon here at GmiasWorld, so go ahead and like, share, subscribe now, because it will be there for you guys to go ahead and walk through it if you are not yet at level 27. All right, this is a great method to go ahead and get that card for free. And one of the beautiful things about this, even if you don't get the card you want, all of the 88s are selling for around the same prices. So you'll be able to probably get them for a lot cheaper than other people would be able to do it. Another way is with the Legends Field Pass. Now, if you have not completed this already, a lot of people were pulling full Legends out of this 82 plus Legends player pack. These objectives are very, very simplistic. All you have to do is get a certain amount of stars in the Legend Challenge. You got to get all the different versions of the players, and then that's it. The field pass is over. An 82 plus can turn into Michael Vick or more. Either way, you're getting a lot of free players that will be able to help you through. Now, if you still are looking for other ways to do it, one of the other things that I do is on a week-to-week basis, I make sure that I do all the legend challenges on the week-to-week basis, because you can accumulate a lot of what goes into the legends. For instance, right now, the 2 legends are DeMarcus Ware and Michael Vick. All right, there is no other way for you to get the lower level cards that go into it, like the 79s and stuff like that. You can't make 82s, whatever, so you have to really go crazy within the auction house. But one of the ways that you can utilize the stuff that you get for free for legend content is inside the challenges. So what do I mean by that? When you go over to the legends, right, they're going to give you, I believe you get 2 free 79s every single week. So this is the situation right here, right? These challenges are pretty stupid. This one right here in particular, about throwing the lob passes and stuff like that. But I just want you guys to see that it's not really difficult to get these things done. All right, even with all the dumb requirements that they're telling you to do. And remember, once you get into the challenge, you can always go to challenge goals and see exactly what's going on. Now, with the way that they did this, right, the touch passes and the lob passes are usually very, very difficult to do, which is why I'm pointing this out to you. And I didn't do it until I did it live right now, so that you guys will be able to see what's going on, right? So the touch pass is when you tap it, you still hold it a little bit. A lob pass is just lobbed. So that should have been a touch pass, because I tapped it, but I held it a little bit. Now, it's still stupid that they would do this in this type of situation, and it's so close. But, it is what it is. And remember, with the way that it works, I think that should have been a touch pass as well. With the way that this works, it looks like EA Sports understands that there is difficulty with people actually getting touch passes and lob passes. So they kind of made it so, okay, that's a bullet pass. And I thought it was a touch pass. It's really, really stupid. the differences between it. But if you learn how to really use it, right, it will definitely benefit you a lot. Because the way that, why is it only at 2? I thought I got, the other one wasn't a touch pass? That's pretty weird. All right, so you just tap it a little bit. It should be a lob or a touch, but like, again, the differences between it is very, very stupid. You just have to hold it a little bit when you're releasing the ball, and it will be like that. That should have been a touch pass as well, and that should be all 4 that you need. So with the way that you're gonna actually be able to complete that one, because I know that that one's gonna be more or less, you know, it's gonna be stupid the way that they have it set up because you're so close to the goal line. But just practice tapping the button and then tapping and holding a little bit, like very, very slightly after you tap it, and that'll be able to go ahead and get that done. Now, with this one, very, very simplistic, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the Michael Vick ones really quickly so you can see what's going on, because ultimately, what you're gonna get is tokens, and this will be another way for you to get Michael Vick for free, because once you accumulate all the tokens that you're gonna need, you can get any legend that's not a limited, okay? Just make sure you keep note of that. It cannot be a limited. You will be able to get that for free as well. So that's how you get the tokens in this situation. Now, this is also arcade mode. All right, so just keep that in mind as well. Because it's, okay, why is that guy running so fast behind me? It's arcade mode, EA. Because it's arcade mode, you can just throw anything. Make sure you keep in mind that you look at the top left and you figure out exactly what's going on with the way that you release the ball and all those things, because that is very, very important to being able to do all these things. Complete 5 passes this drive. All right, so with this one, you just throw drag routes. And again, we don't need to do DeMarcus Ware's because you pretty much get the gist of it. But remember, there's a final challenge after you do the 3 for each of the release legends, and that's going to give you more things as well. But you want the tokens to put into the token set, so I just wanted to walk you through exactly what you're going to need for the other way that you can go ahead and get Michael Vick for free. So for this, I generally like to come out in anything with, like, you know, drag routes. So we'll just run mesh posts because they're just looking for you to complete passes. You know, it's competitive, so you can't throw the ball to a covered player. You have to kind of wait to, you know, let the guy get open a little bit in order to throw it. When it's arcade, you just throw the ball up. You just go ahead and throw the ball and just, it's like, all right, let's get it, let's get it. Also with mesh, what you'll notice is at the snap, usually you can just hike it and throw it. Most pro players use, you know, routes like this with the wheel route to just throw it. The computer will start to play it though, so you got to pay attention to the way that they actually react to the ball, because they will, you know, all of a sudden start playing the flat very, very well, a lot better than we could ever play the flat. But EA Sports, it's in the game. All right, so that's the reason that any mesh concept works, is because of the wheel route. So this playbook right now, this is the Jets playbook. It has a ton of mesh plays in it, so it don't really matter which one you utilize. See, I knew they were gonna let me drop a pass. I already knew, because that's what they do. Now, keep in mind, right, the only reason that I'm throwing it so quickly is because I'm just trying to get out of the challenge. You can kind of see where they're lined up, and that's a linebacker on the edge there. So, you know, the difference is that I think they had Von Bell there before, but you can always see exactly what EA is trying to do. So now that I just got Michael Vick's final challenge, and keep in mind, guys, the final challenge is always on competitive. Now that that's done, when you get out and you back out of everything, you should start to accumulate everything that you've, you know, gotten from the 3 that you've done already. And then we're going to talk about that in a second. So that's the Legend Token Pack, okay? Legend Token Packs, we're going to keep them until a certain point, and then we're going to be able to go ahead and get a free legend. And that is the other way that you'll be able to go ahead and get that free legend Michael Vick. The DeMarcus Ware, like I said, there's 3 more challenges for him, and then you'll pretty much be complete and ready to go in that situation. But I'll do that later. I just want to go ahead and show you guys the set that I'm talking about in that situation, so that way you'll know exactly what's happening, and then you will be good to go. So we come over here, we go to the set, all right? We go to Legends. You can just go to Program, go to Legends right here, and then you're going to go ahead to the Legend Token Exchange set, and then you'll see that we have 9 and that we're waiting for 7 more, and then we'll be able to get a champion, any champion that's not a limited in Season 1 for free. And it doesn't say anything about a B&D, so it should be auctionable. And those are the ways you can go ahead and get Michael Vick for free. If you have any other questions or comments, please let me know. Keep in mind that you can do the same exact thing for DeMarcus Ware. It applies to any legend that's been released. And you guys go ahead and have a great day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.